Morning. We'll be using some props this morning, so I'm going to encourage you to get yourself an extra folded blanket or a large bath towel, or even if your legs are really tight, you may want a yoga block or a small stool, something like this. If you have a bolster, you can use that for some added stability. So take a moment to gather those things. And once you're ready with that, you can lie down onto your back with your knees bent. I'll give you just a moment to get settled, gather the props, and then lie down on your back with your knees bent. Namaste. I'd like you to become accustomed to this position, thinking of it kind of as coming home, lying on your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor in line with your sit bones, hands wider than the mat, palms turned up. This lets a lot of the body be in a very neutral alignment. You have the benefit of feeling the bottoms of the feet against the floor. The pelvis is in its neutral alignment relationship with the lower back. The shoulder blades can be nicely spread out. Turn the palms up, and that helps to externally rotate the upper arm and the shoulder socket, which will help draw you out of the habitual kyphosis or hunched upper back. Chest is open. And feel the back of the head on the mat. It's useful if your chin is jutting up towards the ceiling here. If it's hard to lengthen the back of the neck, to take a little support behind the head. We want the chin to be drawn down towards the notch of the neck. We'll take a moment to settle into gravity's pull here. Feel your feet against the floor. Notice the ball of the big toe and the ball of the little toe, and the center of the heel. Imagine the weight pouring down equally through each one of those 3 points in each foot. Relax your toes. Soften the ankles. And then feel the lowest part of the spine, the sacrum, all the way down to the tailbone. Notice that contact with the floor. Soften around the pelvis. Relax the low belly. Bring as much softness into the hip crease as you can. The breath move naturally. Feel your back ribs against the floor and broaden the shoulder blades. Relax the shoulders and the whole length of the arms. Remember here, the palms are turned up. Soften the hands. Your fingers will probably be curled a little bit. Bring attention to the very back of the head. And soften the face. Eyes closed. Feel your eyeballs dropping down into the eye sockets. Soften in the temples and the jaw. Imagine the release moving deep into the inner ear. Now we'll bring the knees into the chest. Place one hand on each knee. Fingertips pointing towards the toes, just softly resting the hands over the tops of the knees. Relax your shoulders down. Relax the feet, have them slightly separated. We'll begin a Ujjayi breath, whispered ah sound in the back of the throat. With your exhale, just gently draw the thighs in a bit closer to the belly. Make sure that the shoulders stay down. And then with the inhale, just soften. Allow the breath to come in. Relax the shoulders. And again with exhale, draw the thighs in close. Drop the shoulders. Feel the lower back go a little flatter against the floor. Keep the feet relaxed and slightly separated. And then soften with the inhale. Exhale, see if you can gather the pelvic floor as you begin the exhale. Hug the belly in as you draw the thighs in close. Keep dropping the shoulders, gently stretching the lower back. Soften that hug with the inhale. One more breath. Exhale from the pelvic floor. Hug the belly. Relax the shoulders as you hug the thighs in close. Lower back goes flat, but let the tension release out of the shoulders and the face. And relax with the inhale. We're going to slowly turn onto the side. Just take a moment, curled on your side. And then press yourself up, and we're going to come onto all fours. Hands on the floor underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Notice the tops of the feet against the floor. We're going to begin moving on the exhale. We stay here and inhale, letting the chest soften and open. And with exhale, we're coming back, hips to heels, relaxing the neck and shoulders. And then stay here as you take your inhale. Your head doesn't reach the floor. You can take your extra blanket and place it under the forehead. Exhale, move up onto all fours. Feel the contact between the floor, the hands, the knees, the feet. We stay and softly inhale. And exhale, move back again. Relaxing the upper body. Let the head rest on the floor or on your blanket. And stay while you slowly inhale. And again, move to all fours on the exhale. We'll stay and inhale. Be aware of the contact against the floor of the hands, the knees, the feet. Exhale from the pelvic floor. And bring the hips back. Make sure your elbows are bent and soft, either on the floor or towards the floor. Relax the neck, press the forehead down. Stay for an inhale. And one more time, exhale up onto all fours. And stay while you inhale. Last time, bringing the hips back to the heels. Bending the elbows, softening the neck and shoulders, and stay while you inhale. Now with the exhale, we're going to push up into a seated position, tuck your toes under, and sit back down on the heels or your blanket between your heels and your sit bones. And stay as you soften the chest. Inhale. Exhale, gather the pelvic floor, hug the belly, relax the shoulders. Again, inhale softly. And exhale, gather the pelvic floor, hug the belly, soften the shoulders. Inhale softly. 2 more breaths like that. Exhale from the base of the spine, hugging the belly, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. And stay. Inhale softly. One more time. Then with your exhale, we're going to come into a standing position so you can bend forward, bring your feet onto the floor, and then slide the hands up the legs to come slowly up into a standing position. Feeling your feet against the floor, standing steady, comfortable at your full height. Notice those 3 points, the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, the middle of the heel. We're going to keep them perfectly balanced as we go into the forward bend. There's a tendency for the hips to shift back and the weight to go into the heels. So I want you to really be careful that that doesn't happen as you go into the forward bend. So we're standing evenly, front to back and side to side on the feet, and we will continue to do that throughout the whole sequence. Again, inhale in place. Exhale, the arms will come up towards the ceiling. And then we stay and inhale. Be aware of your whole body, from the fingertips down to the soles of the feet. Maintain your equal balance on your feet as you exhale, hugging the belly and go into the forward bend. This may require you to bend your knees a little bit. Go ahead and soften them if necessary. And we stay as we inhale slowly, letting the breath move all the way down the back of the body to the feet. Exhale. Lift yourself up, keeping that weight distribution even under the feet. And then stay and inhale here, letting the breath move all the way down the body, from the fingertips to the soles of the feet. Exhale, engage the pelvic floor, pull the belly in and bend forward again. Remember, we're trying not to shift into the heels, so you might have to work your abdominal muscles towards your spine a little bit more than you're used to. Stay as you inhale, soften there. Exhale from the pelvic floor and lift yourself up to the top. Steady gaze as you inhale down the length of the body. Exhale from the pelvic floor, from the low belly, release forward, relaxing the upper body, still evenly placed on each of those 3 points. Stay as you inhale. Once again, lift to the top with the exhale. And we'll take one more forward bend. Inhale down the length of the body. Exhale from the pelvic floor, the low belly, then lean forward, relaxing the upper body, staying even on your feet. Stay as you inhale. And exhale, lift up to the top. Stay and inhale down the length of the body. And then exhale, release your arms down the front. And relax into Samastiti. with as little readjusting and wiggling as possible. Enter the Samasthiti, find the stillness without any tension. Let the breath relax. Now, if your hands were not down on the floor, as we went into that forward bend, I will suggest that you get either that stool or your folded blanket. We're going to do a pose where that will be helpful. This is a vinyasa, which will include the hero, an asymmetrical forward bend, and the twisted triangle. So if you think that you're going to want the added support, added height, you can take the blanket or the stool and put it up in the middle of the mat. And then hands will come onto the hips to help you steady the pelvis as you rotate the right leg out in the socket and step the left foot forward. And we want the left foot maybe a little wider than you're used to having it, so you really feel stable. And that blanket inside the left foot. We begin with the hands resting on the legs. We'll stay in place and inhale. We exhale and bend the left knee and take the arms out wide with the palms gently facing the ceiling. The left ankle and knee should be in line with each other, and we'll stay here and inhale. Then with the exhale, bring your hands to your lower back as you fold down and straighten the left leg. Relax the neck and shoulders and stay while you inhale. As you exhale, we're going to the twisted triangle. Right hand's going to go down onto the blanket or the floor, and you're going to turn the pelvis and then the chest. You can keep your left hand on your back and stay with the inhale. Then exhale, release into the forward bend, keeping the legs straight. Stay while you inhale. And with the exhale, bend the left knee, raise your arms up around your ears, lift back up into the hero. Stay there and take an inhale. And with the exhale, lower the arms down the front, straighten the front leg, let the fingertips rest gently on the legs, and stay there while you inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, take the arms out wide, gently turn the palms towards the ceiling, align the left ankle and knee, and stay in inhale, soften the shoulders and chest. Exhale, bend forward, straighten your left leg, let your hands come to your lower back. And stay there and inhale. With exhale, reach the right hand down to your support and turn the pelvis and the chest. And then stay and inhale. Exhale, release into the forward bend. Both hands coming down on the foot or the leg or the blanket, and we'll stay with the inhale. Relax the neck and shoulders. Exhale, bend the left knee, take your arms up around the ears and lift yourself up into the hero. Open the chest, strong in those legs, and stay while you inhale. Exhale, arms down the front, legs straight. Square the pelvis. You probably need to bring your right hip forward a little bit. Relax the shoulders and stay and inhale. Exhale, arms wide, bend the front knee. Soften the shoulders, palms up. Stay and breathe slowly in. Exhale, bring the hands to the back as you fold down and straighten that front leg. Relax the neck and shoulders, let the head be heavy towards the floor. Drop your right hip towards the floor. Stay and inhale. Exhale to the triangle. Right hand down, turn the pelvis, and then turn the chest. And stay and inhale. See if you can push away from your right hand and open the chest a little bit more. Exhale, we're going to pull down into the forward bend. Both hands reaching down towards the floor. Stay and inhale. And exhale, bend the front knee, arms frame the ears as you come up. Strong, steady legs as you stay and inhale. Exhale, arms down the front, legs straighten, pelvis square, gently touch the outer legs and stay while you inhale. One last repetition. Exhale to the hero with the arms wide, palms up, shoulders soft. And stay, inhale slowly. Exhale, hands to the back as you straighten the leg and fold down. Relax the neck and shoulders, head heavy, stay and inhale. Exhale to the triangle, right hand down, turn the pelvis and the chest. And stay and inhale, see if you can push the right hand into the floor. Keep steady on your feet. Exhale to the forward bend. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, stay and inhale. And exhale, bend the knee and lift up. Feel the strength and the support of the lower body. And stay and inhale. Exhale, arms down the front, legs straight. Touch the legs for a moment. Relax the breath. And then with as little readjustment as possible, step that left foot back and bring both feet into parallel for Samasthiti. Soften the breath. Feel the steadiness of the floor beneath you. Notice the height of the body. Relax as much as possible from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet. Notice the tendency to move, to wiggle, to readjust. That's vata. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that vata is bad, for that matter. But when vata gets out of balance, it can cause us a lot of distress. So we're trying to calm it down, slow it down, be aware of the impulse to move, to readjust, scratch and itch, move your hair, change your shirt, readjust your feet. That's all vata. So bring it down. Okay, let's do the other side. Again, we'll square the pelvis to begin and keep the hips still as we turn the left foot just slightly out in the socket, and then step the right foot up. If you're using the blanket's inside the right foot, and I'd like you to take the right leg just a little wider than usual, so you've got a very good steady stance. I want to feel those 3 points under each foot here and throughout the whole vinyasa. When you're set, we're going to bring the hands to touch the legs. And inhale in place. Exhale, bend the right knee, float the arms wide. Move your fingertips where you can see them in your peripheral vision. Soften the shoulders and inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind you as you straighten the right leg. Be aware of the weight under both feet. Stay connected in the 3 points and stay while you take your inhale. Exhale to the triangle. Left hand is coming down. Turn the pelvis, turn the chest, and stay and inhale. You can push the left hand into your support. And then exhale, release to the forward bend. Neck and shoulders soft. Front leg is comfortably straight. Then exhale, bend the right knee. Take the arms forward and up. Push off your feet as you come up into the hero. Very steady through the legs here. And stay while you inhale. See if you can soften the shoulders even though your arms are up. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Straighten the front leg. Square the hips. Relax the shoulders and stay and inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee, take the arms wide, palms comfortably up, shoulders soft, and stay where you can inhale. Hands far enough forward that you can see your fingertips in your peripheral vision. Exhale to the forward bend. Hands behind the back as you straighten the leg. Let the head be heavy, pulling gently on the spine, and stay and inhale. To the triangle, exhale the left hand down and turn the pelvis, turn the chest, and stay and inhale, gently pressing into the left hand. Exhale to the forward bend. Bring the right hand down to meet the left. And stay while you inhale. Steadying the feet as you exhale, bend the right knee, raise the arms, lift up, and stay and inhale. Exhale, arms down the front as the right leg straightens. Square the hips, bring that left hip forward if it needs to come forward, and stay while you inhale. Twice more. Exhale, arms wide, right knee bent, palms gently turned up, and stay while you inhale. Be sure you're rooted down through the outer left heel. Exhale to the forward bend with the hands behind the back. And stay with the inhale. Exhale to the triangle, left hand down and turn the pelvis and the chest. And stay and inhale. Exhale, release to the forward bend, both hands down towards the foot. And stay while you inhale. Exhale and bend the right knee as you come up. Solid through the feet against the floor. Stay while you inhale. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Press the fingertips on the legs and stay to inhale. Last time through the vinyasa. Exhale, arms wide, palms gently up. And stay to inhale. Notice that back heel, reach it down to the floor. Exhale, hands to the back, front leg straight. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, left hand down to your support and turn the pelvis, turn the chest, and stay while you're inhaling. Exhale, release to the forward bend. And stay to inhale. And exhale, bend the right knee as you come up to the top. And stay, inhale. Exhale, arms down the front leg straight. Fingertips on the legs. And step back to Samastiti, again with as little readjustment as possible. Even on the feet. Returning to the sense of those 3 points under each foot. Steadiness and ease in the body. breath breathing at its own pace. Keep drawing the attention back to the floor. Feel the floor's stillness and let that infuse the body. If you're using the prop, please bring it back so it's right in front of your feet. And we're going to go into Ardha Utkatasana, and I'd like for you to be able to place your hands down on the prop or the floor when we go into the forward bend. Continuing to move on, exhale. We'll begin feeling the inhale, entering and softening. Exhale from the base of the spine and bring the arms forward and up. And stay, gaze as steady as you inhale. With exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Bend the knees as far as it's comfortable to bring them. Let your hands rest on the floor or the prop, and then stay while you inhale. Exhale, arms up and straighten the legs. And stay while you inhale. Again, bend down with the exhale. Hips as low as they'll comfortably go. Make sure your knees are okay. Rest the hands down on the floor or the support and stay while you inhale. And exhale, rise to the top. We definitely want to keep the heels firmly on the floor for this. Again, exhale and fold down, relaxing the upper body. And exhale, rise to the top. One more repetition. Fold down with the exhale. Relax the neck. And return to the top on the exhale. Stay for one more inhale down the whole length of the body. And then release the arms down the front with exhale. And settle into Samastiti. Again, as little readjustment and movement as possible. This does not mean that you should grip into a position. You want to find a sense of balance. There is actually an ongoing balance, but it's very subtle, very internal. Okay, we're going to move on to all fours. On all fours here, we again will feel the contact between the hands, the knees, the tops of the feet, and the floor. If you can, straighten the feet out so that your toes are not turning way inwards. You will have to get the agreement of your feet on this. So if it's causing your toes to cramp, then do what you need to do. But let's just see if you can lengthen the front of the ankle a little bit. I'm going to move once into a child's pose and then go into downward dog and stay for 4 breaths. So we'll start here Inhaling in place. Exhale from the pelvic floor as you bring your hips back to your heels. Relax the neck and shoulders. Again, if your forehead doesn't touch the floor, use your folded blanket underneath the forehead and see if that will give you enough support so you can relax. And then we exhale up onto all fours. And stay in place with the inhale. Exhale to down dog. Pushing the floor away with the hands, lifting the sit bones towards the ceiling. The heels will reach down towards the mat, but they may not get there. That's okay. Stay as you inhale. And stay as you exhale. Engage the pelvic floor and push the floor away with the hands. Raise the sit bones towards the ceiling. Gaze steady behind you. Inhale. Exhale from the base of the spine. At the same time, you're pushing the floor away with the hands and stretching the sit bones towards the ceiling. Again, inhale. Exhale from the pelvic floor. Push the floor away and raise the sit bones. Again, inhale. Last exhale in place. And final inhale here. Exhale the knees down to the floor. Keep pushing the floor away. Bring the knees down at the same moment if you can. Stay and inhale. Point the toes straight behind you. And then exhale, move your hips back to your heels. Relax the neck and shoulders. And stay for a moment here with the breath relaxed. Again, forehead resting on the floor, or you could stack up your hands or use your blanket. Let the neck be soft. I'm going to move over on to the back and take a moment in that position with the knees bent. I'd like you to please have your folded blanket handy nearby. We're going to use it in a moment. So coming home to this bent knee neutral rest position. Remember to separate the shoulder blades, turn the palms up. Relax in the front of the thighs. Be aware of the feet. Get those 3 points down. Let the whole back of the body relax down into the floor. Now we're going to go into a supported Vata. So this is why I want your blanket handy. Nothing behind the back of the head as you go into the pelvic lift, please. We'll take an inhale here. And with the exhale, raise the hips up and bring your blanket underneath the sacrum. We're going to settle on to the sacrum. Let the arms be comfortably separated away with the palms up. And then stay here as you exhale. Let the sacrum sink, the shoulders relaxed, and feel the feet against the floor. And we're staying for 4 breaths. So inhale softly. Again, exhale, let the back of the sacrum sink down into the support. The shoulders soften. The feet feel the floor beneath them. And stay for a gentle inhale. Again, exhale here. Feel the bottoms of the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the face. Inhale, arms and hands and fingers relaxed. Exhale and feel the sacrum sinking down into the support of the blanket. Relax the shoulders. Feel the even stance of the feet and the relaxed toes. Again, inhale. And one more exhale like this. Now, we're going to bring the knees into the chest with the hips supported like this. If it doesn't work for you, you can just keep your feet on the floor. So we'll use an exhale and bring the knees into the chest. Just folding them in. Keeping the upper body relaxed. We'll take 4 more breaths. Feet can be on the floor if this is not comfortable. Relax the feet, separate them slightly. Exhale from the pelvic floor. Relax the neck and shoulders. Close the eyes and soften the face. And stay to inhale slowly. And again, exhale, engaging the pelvic floor, pulling the sit bones, the pubic bone, the tailbone, all towards each other in the center of the pelvis. And then relax with the inhale, soft shoulders, neck, face, jaw. Again, exhale from the base of the spine. Feel your navel drawing in towards the spine. Soften the shoulders. And stay with the inhale. One more complete breath there. Then we'll use the exhale to bring the feet one at a time down to the floor. And again, stay with the inhale. Then with the exhale, engage. Lift the hips up slightly and slide the blanket out from underneath. Lower the hips back down. And relax here, returning to this neutral rest position. Awareness of the floor beneath you, letting the bones sink down, the muscles soften. And then let's straighten both legs out. And we're going to move into Tadaka Mudra. So we'll have the legs close together here. And the arms are going to come down to the sides to begin. Take an inhale here. And then with your exhale, stretch your arms up overhead. If it's comfortable, you're going to interlace your fingers and turn your palms inside out. Flex the feet back and stay while you inhale. With the exhale, gently press your lower back down towards the floor. If there's too much tension anywhere, you can relax the legs or relax the shoulders, unlace the fingers if you like. And stay while you inhale. See if you can keep that lower back flattened down, even if you relax the legs or the arms. Again, stay and exhale. Find the pelvic floor as you tilt the pelvis and flatten the back down towards the floor. And then stay while you inhale. 2 more breaths. Engage the pelvic floor as you exhale, tilting the pelvis, flattening the lower back down. And stay while you inhale. Last complete breath. Exhale. And inhale. Then with the exhale, relax the legs, let your arms float down to your sides, palms up, and release into this relaxation pose for a moment. Letting go of the breath. Just a brief shavasana. Feel free to separate your legs a little more if you like. Check that your shoulder blades are broad. No excess adjustment, but do enough to be comfortable. Then sink down into the floor. And we'll slowly bend the knees to return to the bent knee rest position. And again, take a moment to settle with the soles of the feet on the floor, the back of the sacrum, shoulder blades, backs of the arms, back of the head. For the rest of the practice, it's fine to have a folded towel behind your head if you need that support. Now we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Then move into a spinal twist from here. Begin by inhaling in place. And with the exhale, both knees will come towards the floor on the left. Then stay as you inhale. Now you can keep this position if you like, or exhale, straighten your right leg and reach down and grab your foot or wherever your leg is available. And here we stay for 4 breaths. Inhale. You can gradually let the head fall to the right if it wants to. Don't have that right arm too high for today. Just soften the shoulder. As you exhale, feel that engagement around the pelvis and low belly. Relax the shoulder and the face and let the head fall gently to the right. Last inhale in place. Exhale and bend the right knee. Let the head come to the center. Stay for a moment as you inhale. Then exhale both knees into the chest. Relax as you inhale here. Exhale, bring both knees over to the right side. You can stay here if you like. With the next exhale, optionally add the straight left leg, holding onto the foot or leg. And gradually let the head fall to the left for 4 complete breath cycles. One final inhale in place. Then with the exhale, just bend that left leg and turn the head to the center. Stay and inhale. And exhale, bring the knees back into the center. If you're totally comfortable here and want to do the Apanasana like this, staying still, you're welcome to. The knees will be folded into the chest, the arms comfortably wide with the palms up. Or if you prefer, hands can cup the knees, shoulders soften. Check in either case that the back of the neck is long, the feet are relaxed and not touching each other. If your hands are on your knees, you're going to gently, with your exhale, pull the thighs in towards the belly. On the lower back, stretch gently, the shoulders relax. And then just soften that with the inhale. Hardly any movement, just enough that the breath can come in fully. Exhale, engage at the pelvic floor and hug the belly in. Thighs coming close to the belly, shoulders relaxed. And soften that with the inhale. Again, exhale from the base of the spine. As the belly engages, the shoulders soften. Inhale, soften, releasing that hug. And exhale from the base of the spine. Now relax into the inhale. Then we'll bring the feet down onto the floor once again. We're preparing to move towards the relaxation. So I'm going to suggest that you try taking your folded blanket and rest it on the belly for a little bit more sense of stability. Arms wide with the palms up. We're going to keep the soles of the feet on the floor just for a couple more relaxed breaths. Relax around the pelvic girdle. If you'd like a little bit more time like this with your knees bent, feel free to stay here. If you're ready to extend the legs out, you can just stretch out into Shavasana. Be sure that you're warm enough. So in addition to this blanket for weight on the belly, feel free to cover yourself up. After you make whatever adjustments you need to make to come comfortably into the relaxation, I'd like you to be aware of being still as possible in the length of the relaxation. I'm giving it a little bit more time than usual. And I really find this time to be settled, to be still, to release tension. It's my observation that when people do a practice on their own at home, often what gets shortchanged is the relaxation. So I'm going to have a little extra today. If you have an eye pillow and want to place it over your eyes, also that's very nice, or a scarf or a folded towel. After you've taken a few breaths, 30 seconds or a minute of relaxation, you may check to make sure that everything's in a comfortable position, or you can indeed stay still. You may want to Open the shoulders, the chest a little bit more. Broaden the shoulder blades. Check once again that the head is in a comfortable position. Support it if necessary. Relax the legs. Begin noticing at the bottom of the body all of the points where you're in contact with the floor. Feel the floor's stability, solidity, and stillness. Let that move into the body as you relax into it. Let your attention move slowly up the legs. Checking to see if there's any residual tension in the legs and releasing around the knees, around the hips. Soften the entire pelvic girdle. Relax all effort in the abdomen. Feel the muscles along the spine begin to release from the sacrum upwards through the lumbar, the lower back, up through the mid-back, around the ribs, all the way up to the upper back. Feeling the broadness of the shoulder blades and the softness of the chest. Shoulders easy. Relaxed all the way out to the fingertips. Palms soft and open. Soften at the collarbones and around the base of the throat. Continue the practice of softening up the spine all the way to the center of the skull, where the cervical spine ends. The point at the back of the head that's resting on your support, and let the weight of the head drop into that point. Softening in the jaws, the temples, deep into the inner ear. Soften in the eyes so the eyeballs settle down into the socket. Relax the point between the eyebrows. Soften the whole forehead and the crown of the head. Continue to release into this sense of being supported, relaxing the whole body. Breath breathing at its own easy pace, effortless breath. Mind absorbed in the experience of this relaxation. Settle the mind just as you've settled the body. Be aware of the body. Feel the floor underneath you. Notice its stillness and support. Feel that sense of stability and release in the body. Moving very gently and slowly. Start by moving your toes just a little bit. And then add some small movement into fingers. And continue to move slowly as you stretch the arms overhead. Reach yourself long from your fingers to toes. Very gently move over onto your right side. Hug the knees towards the chest and pause a moment like that. And then bring yourself slowly up into a seated position. Be well supported in your seat. Sit at the edge of a chair or on a firm cushion or blanket. As you find your comfortable seat, sit bones root downwards, spine lifts upwards. Rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. And close the eyes. I'm going to work with a mental alternate nostril breathing. Throat soft here. Body as still as possible. Bring your attention to the left nostril, and as you inhale, be aware of the air moving into the left nostril. And with your exhale, feel the air moving out the right side. And inhale, awareness of the right nostril. Exhale, awareness of the left side. Again, inhale left. Smooth, long breath. And exhale right. Slowly breathe in, awareness of the right. And exhale out through the left. Continue like this. We'll not count the rounds. We'll just take a couple more minutes of breathing in this way. Mentally following the awareness of the breath. One nostril to the other. Keeping the breath soft and subtle. The body comfortable but steady. Next time the awareness moves out the left nostril, we'll end the pranayama and come into a short meditation. Bringing the awareness back down to the lower body, feeling your feet where they touch the floor, the legs perhaps are touching the floor, the sit bones connecting with your seat. That strength and stability in the lower body allows there to be a healthy balance of lightness in the upper body. Striving constantly for balance. This is the body's way. Vata is the qualities of movement, of subtlety, of dryness, roughness. And these are essential qualities. We need them. However, we don't want them dominating. So we also need the inherent qualities of heaviness, of moistness, of warmth. Sit and feel the balance of your body, your internal environment. We'll prepare to come out of the meditation. Keeping your eyes closed, let the senses begin to open outward. Feeling the air around you, hearing the sounds of your environment. Notice, and even through your closed eyes, the light in the space around you. And then we'll slowly bring the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all. I hope that this practice has helped bring you some sense of stillness and stability. Remember these ideas. If life starts getting moving too fast, it will. And watch out for signs of vata disturbance. One is, you'll be busy. It's that feeling when you're running around. But vata is, when vata is out of balance, you just can be distracted. You may be sleepless. Anxiety can rise. Constipation is a symptom of vata out of balance. So be aware, and you can use some simple practices to mitigate those effects when you start to feel them. Physically in the body, lie on your back with your knees bent. Go home to that neutral rest position. Check that you're well hydrated. Drink some warm water. Eat warm foods. Try not to eat cold, raw foods at this time of the year. And when you go outside, move slowly and be aware of the earth beneath your feet. All right. Wish you well. Thank you. Those of you in the reset, I hope you have a good fourth day of your reset, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for another Ayurveda session. Be well, everybody. Thanks.